Good morning. I was just going to start my mobility routine. I'm not doing this every morning, but my physiotherapist gave me some exercises for mobility to do before running. And I'm still injured in my tibialis posterior muscle against my shin. It still hurts a little, so I don't know if I will be able to do the 5K today. I want to give a big disclaimer about morning routines. As a person watching, you think probably that, whoa, this goes so efficient. She has so many good habits. Yeah, most of the time I track my habits with Todoist, a very great app. I'm not sponsored, just for your information. You can plan your morning with different steps and then check them off if you fulfilled them. Most of the time I skip certain habits. I don't always do my mobility routine. I'm not always going outside to get sunlight. Most of the times I do, and that's the most important part, I think. I'm also not always waking up at 5:45 a.m. Most of the time it's between 5:45 and 6:30. I wake up early because I can take my time and just flow into my routine and just don't have to rush. If you wake up that early, you are less likely to procrastinate because you didn't wake up for nothing. I'm also a very big advocate for low cortisol routines, so just not going on social media in the morning, although you saw me wearing my headphones and I'm always listening to something in the morning. With my ADHD, I think my head is way clearer if I have something to focus on instead of all the thoughts that are rushing in my head. So I'm not that person who doesn't use her phone in the morning. You should look up what a low cortisol routine is. It's really interesting. Basically, a high cortisol routine means that you're skipping meals, not sleeping enough, constantly rushing your day, going on social media as breaks. And so that's something we want to avoid the afternoon dip. Your cortisol is already high in the morning, so you just try to fill in a little bit more easygoing habits, like going outside for a minute. You don't have to follow all the habits in a morning routine that you see on social media, because all the people are not following all those habits in the morning. But yeah, I think I rambled enough for this morning routine. Let's get back to my most dreaded habit in the morning, and that's running in the cold outside. So it's really cold.
Focus your attention specifically on the bottoms of your feet, your thighs, your hamstrings. When you move that spotlight in a sofa, it doesn't matter. Simply.
This week I found a golden productivity hack and thought, why not share it with you to close off this video? So you know, our brain is not made for delayed gratification. We want it instantly. So forming long-term habits is pretty hard. That's why for your hardest habits, like for me running in the morning, because it fits my schedule better, you make a jar. Every time you stick with your habit, you write a little note, like I'm doing here, with the date and what you did, and put it in the glass jar. See it as a promise you keep to yourself, a visual instant gratification to work towards something that's in the future. For me, focus studying for hours a day is pretty hard, especially when the exams are far away. So when I visually see my progress, like literally piling up, it doesn't feel so static. Before going into deep work, I also journal a little to set an intention for my day and what would make it successful. Looking and adding some stuff to my vision board also helps priming my brain for insane productivity. I feel like all these little physical and mental things together allow me to get into a deep flow of work and get a lot more done. For a broad overview of these habits, check the description. I made a list for you to draw inspiration on, so you can also multiply your focus in a healthy way. If you found this valuable, be sure to drop a like and comment what your main healthy habits or productivity habits are, so we can all benefit from sharing our knowledge. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.